Okay, I am here in Kuna to give you a tour of this house. So I want to give you a vibe for the area first. Kind of like downtown proper Kuna. It's just a couple blocks down this way, so that's not a bad thing. There's the next block. There's a local pizza place that's pretty good. There's a bunch of little restaurants all just a couple blocks away, so that's cool. This is a place next door. Looks like a manufactured home. There's an older place here on the corner. And then right across the street here, I believe this is the Kuna City Library. And then over here, there is a big park. And then there's another kind of split level directly across the street here. That actually over here might be the back. Yeah, it looks like it's the back of a school. I'm not sure which school, but I'm sure you can see it on the map. But you've got a park here, or it might be a part of the school, but I mean like a ton. I'm sure you can't tell from the video, but this is really close. It's a lot of space, so that's cool. And the library right here, and then there's like a little cul-de-sac down here. It looks like there's a couple maybe manufactured homes down there, a couple stick built, but this is the place right on the corner. And I just walked through. It's funky, but not in a bad way. I think it's a cool little place. Certainly potential, but it needs a lot. So that being said, you can see there is a garage right here, but it is not part of the original structure. I'll get a little closer. You can see they kind of added it on, and that'll be more obvious when I get inside. But the actual house itself here, it's got butterflies there, so you don't have to add those on. That's already included, which is a bonus. But split level, so you walk in the front door, and you've got stairs coming up here. And then, just to give you context, to the right here, there's a door, and then the basement down here. So I'll head down there in a minute. But as I come up the stairs, there's a living space here on the left. There is like a coat closet or a linen closet right here. It's a big one. Let me step back a little bit so you get a better view of it. It's kind of a little hall here, but you got these double sliding doors for this closet. It's a couple feet deep. And then you've got like a storage closet here. I'm sorry this is so close. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's these steps because the basement stairs are right underneath here. But there's a little bit of storage, and then your attic access there. Anyhow, come back. So here's your living room. It's a decent sized space, probably, I don't know, 15 by 12 or something like that. I got a big window overlooking the street. And then as I turn around here, you've got a big window, big mirror, and kind of the dining space, and your kitchen right here. And this is a big space too. I mean, depending on what you want to do with this house, there's a lot you could do here. You could make this kitchen a lot more user-friendly, but there's certainly a lot of space. And then coming over this direction, I'll come down the hall. You can see there's a bathroom straight down the hall here. It's an average size bathroom, 6 by 10 probably, but there's no shower. So you'd want to put a shower in there and then obviously change out that surround properly, but all original stuff here. It's pretty funky. Coming out of the bathroom, just to the right here, it's a little bedroom, just an average size bedroom, 10 by 10. This window's overlooking the front street. And then a closet here. And all these windows are original windows too. Obviously, original carpet. I mean, look, you can see it must have been a rug or something right there. But anyhow, I mean, as you're looking at this, the whole place, at least paint and flooring for the whole place. Little linen closet here in the hallway. And then another bedroom here. There's a little light. Same carpet. It's got kind of like pink walls. There's a little window overlooking the backyard. There's no direct access to the backyard from the house. You have to go through the front yard and back out. But this room is basically the same size as the other one. It might be a foot or two bigger, but it's probably 12 by 10, something like that. So that's the entire upstairs. I'll head downstairs here. And it is unfinished, but it's not completely unfinished. There's certainly some potential. But coming down the stairs here, it's concrete floors. And then if I turn to the left, you can see the furnace is right here. This is an old oil furnace. I'm assuming it still works. There's some storage under the stairs. But if it's an oil furnace, you're going to have two issues. One, it probably is old. It doesn't look that old, though. This might actually be a newer one. I'm trying to see if there's an install date or something on here. I don't see a date. It looks like it's actually a relatively new furnace. So there's that. One of the challenges with these oil furnaces is that there's an oil tank in the yard that feeds it. And sometimes those tanks are problems. They leak, which becomes an environmental hazard. They deteriorate, and that can become a physical hazard, like sinkhole issues potentially. So I don't have obviously no idea what the situation is here. But anyway, so you've got this kind of open space in the basement. It's a big room. This area here, like from the back of the house to the front, it's probably 20 feet by 12 wide, something like that. I mean, there's potential for like a nice living space down here. And then there's some stairs that come out to this garage. You can see it's got a metal roof, single car. There's like a little storage area here. And then there is a door back here that goes out to the backyard. So I'll go hit the other side here real quick. Walking through here, if I turn to the right, there is a bedroom, not quite finished, but there's a closet. Water heater here. It's an electric water heater. You've got a window there. I'm not sure if this meets egress or not. It's about 4 feet off the ground, but this basement is not completely below grade. So, and then coming out here, if I turn to the right, you've got another little bathroom with some carpet, a window. This is the breakers, and then you've got a little laundry spot here. There is an old shower, and then sink, toilet that they wrapped in like wood contact paper. It's a first for me. And then I'll show you the yard real quick. That's basically it for the basement, but there's some potential here. Oh, I do want to mention the ceilings down here are, gosh, I'm reaching all the way up and barely touching 8 feet probably. Yeah, I think these are 8-foot ceilings. I mean, higher than standard. So there's possibilities down here, especially like if you got serious and wanted to move this furnace. I think there's a lot you could do. All right, come out here. And then walking around to the back. I'm guessing the lot line is probably right here where this pole is. See, it's pretty tight against the house. I could be wrong about that. I mean, there's another 10 feet or so before the curb. So that could be like some RV storage or something here. But it's the side of the house. You've got your backyard here. It's open to the street. But I mean, this could be a great little yard if you threw a fence up and created a little bit of privacy. It might be a challenge, but man, if there was a deck back here or access to the backyard, that would be really cool. I mean, you could potentially get rid of that window where the dining room is there on the right. You can see the swamp cooler. And if you want to get ambitious, you could build a second-story deck there with some stairs coming down, put in a French doors where that window is. There's 3 sheds back here for some reason. And then you can see this is that little door from the garage. But yeah, there's some decent landscaping. It's in good shape. I think somebody probably loved this house for a long time and just probably couldn't keep it up anymore would be my guess. But anyhow, that is the tour. Oh, the roof. I'm guessing it's probably not an original roof, but it certainly doesn't look new. Looks like there are 2 layers on there. So it's probably the second roof for this house. And let's see if I can get a better look from the front here. Well, this might be your oil tank right there. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's terrible condition physically, but I mean it's been there for a little while. So anyhow, there's your tour. Let me know what you think.